Tim Moss, a.k.a. Kool Daddy Fresh.
What it do, world? What up, to?
What up, fam?
What up, fam?
Hey, man, I've been trying to find you in the daytime with a flashlight. I've been looking here for you, man.
Hey, man, I ain't hard to find, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the hood where it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessing to be here.
That's what's up. It's a pleasure having you here. But tell us a little bit where you from, what part of town you from. Shit, what made you want to start rapping, man?
First of all, I rep Louisville, Kentucky. That's where I'm from, the 502. A lot of people think I'm born and raised Nashville, but I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? Came down here like 87, you know what I'm saying? My granny died, and we moved down here, and I was already like rapping in Louisville, but I was rapping quietly, you know what I mean? I was an old lunchroom rapper, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, just me and 2 or 3 niggas, we at the table just rapping and shit, you know? But them niggas was like, man, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, it went from the whole cafeteria. Then by the time I moved to Nashville, I was thinking, man, this shit finna be country, man. I still remember the day my mama told me, man, we gotta move to Nashville. I was like, ain't it horses and cowboys and shit? I thought the shit was gonna be country.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be the best move of my life. You know what I'm saying? It was like, cause I came straight to the east side. When I moved here from Louisville, I went straight.
How old was you?
When I came down there, I was like 14, 15, finna turn 15, freshman. And so I linked up with Bobby Scales, Lane Garden, and then, you know what I'm saying, me and Bobby used to hang around every day. That was my boy. And next thing you know, when school started, I met Lil Jazz. And Jazz, you know how Jazz is. Jazz was the same way he is now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need no notes. We talking real G stuff right here.
So Coach Jazz Howard gave me my very first show in Nashville. My very first show was a talent show at Douglas Center, and I was rapping. And Jazz was shooting dice on stage while I was rapping. That was my very first show. Jazz, the coach, got me my very first show. And then from that...
Did you tear it up, Fred?
Yeah, I tore it up. You know what I'm saying? I tore that motherfucker up, man. It was just in me. So from there, next thing I know, summertime came. Everybody was going to Hadley Park on Sundays and on the summer. So my homeboy was like, man, there goes DJ Ice, man, Troy Stockwell. And Milton, Mr. Magic, you know, they was rocking the whole park. So my nigga was like, man, you need to tell, man, Troy need to let you get that microphone, man. I know you gon', man, everybody know how cold you is. My nigga Private Joy, he was like, man, I'm finna tell that nigga, man, that you get on the mic. So then my nigga Private Joy, we walked up to Troy and Magic. He was like, man, let my man rap, man. Let my man MC Fresh rap, man, bust a rap. Troy was like, man, can you rap? Can you flow? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, he put a beat on. He's like, man, can you flow to this? I was like, yeah. So he put that motherfucker on, introduced me in Hadley Park, and I was rapping Chinese, Spanish, rapping in reverse. And that right there was the intro to my whole career. Cause what happened then was like, when school started back at Pearl that fall, everybody knew me and seen me from the Hadley Park rapping backwards in Chinese and everything. And my homeboy Rockbox, he was in a group called Top Secret. So he was like, I said, man, let me get in Top Secret. So he took me to the group, to the Top Secret, and everybody except the leader of the group. The leader of the group didn't want me in the group because he knew I was colder than him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else in the group wanted me in, but the leader. I guess he thought I was gonna take his shine. So my homeboy Rockbox was like, man, I used to be in the Ghostbusters, man. I think you good enough to be in the Ghostbusters. So he set up a meeting with Tricky D, DJ Trick D, man, and the rest of the Ghostbusters. And I went over there and flowed for them cats, and they was like, man, you in. So but we changed the name from Ghostbusters to New Style Posse. So that's where it went. And then Slugger, my homeboy Slugger had a deal with Chillville Records. They had a song called I'm Possessed. They had a group Technique. So Slugger, he took the demo tape we had and he took it to the CEO. He was like, man, these my boys and they cold. So we ended up getting signed. So it was Slugger group and our group.
So is that time coming up, did y'all ever do like battle each other?
No, I was battling everybody in the city though. I was battling niggas from Hillsborough, every rapper. They had heard about this nigga rapping in Chinese and Spanish, and then we would always meet up at the Charlotte skating ring, or a nigga come to Pearl Cone, come to my school, or I go to Maplewood or Hunters Lane. I was going to schools and shit, cutting class, going to school, tearing them niggas up. I lost only one battle in my whole life career, and that was by this dude named Ski. He was in a group with Slug and them out Hillsborough. He was the only dude that ever beat me. Everybody else, I raped them niggas. I got them pregnant.
That's
No nigga beat me ever, but the Ski was the only dude that beat me in a rap contest. And then on down the line,
the hottest in the city though, for real though.
I even battled Starlito on down the line, and he said something about it on his album. He said AP took me to battle against Fresh, and Fresh was a legend. How did it come to that? You know what I'm saying? And if y'all ever run across Pork Chop the Great, Bam, Jazz, ask them boys who won the battle. I ain't gonna tell you who won, ask them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you know, from there, New Style Posse, my solo career, I finally got a chance to, I did a group album with Organized Crime, with Rugged and them. I did the group album, and I took that tape. I was trying to get signed to Street Flavor when Pistol was on Street Flavor. I gave the demo tape, and they didn't want to sign me. They didn't want to sign me. But K-Rob, when I walked out the office, K-Rob pulled me to the side. He was like, man, don't sign with nobody, man. Give me 3 months.
So how old was you when you got signed? When you really just took out?
I was 24.
24?
I was 24. And K-Rob got me my first real record deal. I was walking out of Street Flavor, head down. K-Rob was like, man, that's some bullshit. Man, you the baddest motherfucker. They should have signed your ass. He said, I'll tell you what, give me 3 months and I'm going to come back and sign you. He came back 3 months later with Supreme, Jeremy. They had the For Real Records thing, and they put it together, and they came and got me. And I let them know that I was the truth. Because that first album, my first solo album, sold 114,000. So they let Street Flavor know that I was not to be fucked with. Don't sleep on me. Sleep on your goddamn pillow.
How you love that?
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I cat on. It's all true. You know what I'm saying? First solo album. The next thing you know, the whole city started fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And while I was on, I ain't get the big head and shit on niggas. See, my thing was that we all started together. We all was in this shit together. So, you know, I felt niggas that needed a voice, niggas that wasn't gonna get heard or nothing like that. So I'm a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you go back in history, look at East Nashville, South 8, South 6, 7, 8. I rapped on nigga shit over there. I rapped on South Nashville. I rapped on Bardo. I rapped Antioch. I rapped everybody on everybody in Nashville shit. You know what I'm saying? I did what no other rapper would do that was at their hottest peak. I showed love. It wasn't about the money. It was about the love. I showed love. I looked out for my homies. I looked out for niggas that didn't have a rap career. Niggas that came to me and said, Fresh, let me get on your CD. And them songs turned into Break Me Off. You know, DJ Lee, Big D, shout out to them cats. My boys came to me, let me get on, Fresh, man. And we was all jacking, cracking heads, busting guns together. So why not? You know what I'm saying? We was together through the hard times, so why would I not let my niggas be there with me in the good times? See, that's what these fuckboy niggas be doing. They get amnesia, they get Alzheimer's, they forget about people that was there with them from day one. You know what I'm saying? But Fresh ain't that type of cat. I've always been a good-hearted cat, and that's what kept me alive in Nashville rap. It was never about me being the coldest rapper. I ain't the coldest rapper. It's always somebody that's better than you, but I'm the realest rapper. I tell you that, because when everybody was coming to me, Fresh, let me get a verse. Fresh, get on my CD. I ain't turned nothing down. Only thing I turned down was my collar. on my bed covers. I gave all you niggas love like it was February 14th. You know what I'm saying? And we can go back in history and go back on how many albums, features that Kool Daddy Fresh been on. I did something that a lot of niggas didn't never do. I had a real heart. I went to every nigga project without a gun, by myself. I still do that to this day. I'm probably the only rapper that ain't just no one side of town nigga. Because I got niggas everywhere. I'm that nigga that'll be in JC, UC, Dodge City, East, wherever's a ghetto or driving a dumpster, you gonna see me there. You feel me? Because I'm real like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you catch me in the projects before you catch me in the club.
So, during your career, how many albums did you drop? And I know you've done a lot of features, so ain't no telling how many of them you done done. But how many albums you dropped?
I dropped 6 albums. And I'm about to drop my seventh album. And it's like the prelude to my last album. I'm going to drop 2 more projects of work. I got this Refresh album that's finna drop in a couple weeks. And then I got the last album, the It's All True Part 2. And then don't forget I got the album with Spice One that's coming out on the West Coast and everything. So, you know what I mean? It's just the last pieces of music. And everybody be like, man, you too old to be rapping, or you too old. There's a lot of people that's jealous, or they look at me as a threat because they know I'm still hard. I can still come in the studio and write a song in 8 minutes flat and spit it and be at home before Andy Griffith come on. You know what I'm saying? While niggas is still there with their phones, the niggas, I done put this shit on paper and I'm gone. Like a bank robbery, in and out. You feel me? But man, it's all been a blessing to me. It's been a huge blessing and a lesson. At the same time, it's been a blessing because I got love from doing something that God gave me the talent. I use my God-given talent. But it has also been a lesson because Nashville, man, this city is like, man, it's like quicksand. For black musicians, it's quicksand. What I mean by that is I've seen a lot of talented black musicians get sucked under, or they gave up. They gave up their talent. They gave up what God gave them. And to me, it's not a time limit on God blessing you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when. You might pray 2 years ago for something, but you might not get it till 3 years later. You know what I'm saying? It's about God's timing and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I was never no salty, bitter rapper at all. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm a legend. Everywhere I go, I get love. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and I ain't at the Mission. I ain't breakdancing for a biscuit. I ain't selling plasma or nothing. And music, rap music, it pays my bill. It pays my bill. So, you know, everybody can't go gold or platinum.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got a lot of people that get underground love. So I'm like a Harriet Tubman. I feel like I'm king of the underground. Nashville Underground. I'm Harriet Tubman. I'm Fresh Tubman. I'm the king of the underground, Nashville Underground. Because I really like, you know, I pioneered the land. I really like cultivated the soil. I really like showed you niggas love. I really like connected the dots, put this cat with this cat, this beat creator with this rapper. You know, I did that, you know what I'm saying? And I really want to reiterate this because I did this before and I told you all the black Nashville musicians, I called y'all, man. I told y'all we was in a state of emergency, man. I told y'all that Nashville was turning into country rap, but y'all didn't listen to me. I told y'all we need to go to 101. We need to get with the program directors. We need to get us an hour of local music. But y'all didn't want to take a stand. But y'all will get on Facebook and humiliate each other and share everybody bad news. But when it's time to be a man and women and take a stand for what's right, y'all fall back. Y'all jump back like chiropractors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. all of a sudden your courage is gone. What happened to your thumb power, to your sharing power on textbook? You put the sharing, all the bad stuff. But then when it's time to take a stand, when somebody say, hey, let's all get together and go feed the homeless at the mission. We got a problem with all these black women that's got kids that's living at the mission. Let's go down there and do something for them for Christmas. Y'all don't want to take a stand, but y'all will get in there and share the dumb shit. And to that, I call y'all high-powered cowards, true lemon cookies.
Well, we'll be right back with Kool Daddy Fresh.